and welcome to the Sidebar. I think we can safely say that the new qualification system introduced at the start of the 2016 Formula 1 season has not been a hit with either the fans, the teams or the drivers. The proposed aggregate qualifying format whereby lap times are added up isn't proving very popular either. Partly because it's overcomplicated, but also for the very obvious reason that a driver could do the fastest lap in qualification and not be on pole position. We already have part of a race weekend whereby the guy who's fastest over multiple laps is the winner. It's called the race. Ultimately, complaining about qualifying is a lot easier than actually coming up with a solution. So, with that in mind, we thought we'd ask the Judge 13's Judicial Board to tell us what qualification would look like if they ran Formula 1.
I guess my answer depends on what you want from qualifying, really. If you want mixed up grids, then have a 22-lap sprint race on Saturday where the grid for that is the reverse of the championship positions. Then eliminate each driver in last place until you have a dodgy but interesting grid for Sunday. And, you know, they'd have to overtake then and you might get some interesting grids. If you want to see the ultimate pace from the best driver who's able to put the perfect lap together, then you need a 1 hour session with 5 drivers eliminated each 15 minutes with no break in between. And that gives them enough time to get back in, to refuel and get back out again for another lap. It also ensures that all the cars are out on track for the whole session, which is exactly what the promoters want.
Okay, let's go back to the original version of qualifying. Go out for an hour, set your time. Senna used to nail it. I quite liked that, actually. Then think about why we changed it back in 2003. Michael Schumacher dominant, so they wanted to jumble the grid up. Fair enough, but you've opened Pandora's box at this point. So we had that stupid one-lap attack, do you remember that? And then we had aggregate times Saturday and Sunday, and then the silly fuel-saving token thing. Let's not go back there. But yeah, they wanted to jumble the grid up. So, well, we kind of don't need that anymore. We got Pirelli and their daft tyres. Fine. So I say go back 30 minutes, maybe not an hour. Go back, have that time, set your fastest time. Let's see the fastest car do an amazing lap. Give them loads of tyres, low fuel, go for it. And then, yeah, let Sunday be like NASCAR.
Hi everybody, Matt Trumpets here to solve all of Formula One's qualifying format problems. And I have a simple solution. That would be more Carmen Jorda footage. Now, for those of you who lack what is technically known as a sense of humor, and on the internet, I hear a few of you may, that was a joke. No, my real suggestion is even easier, which is to steal Formula E's qualifying format. That's the Super Pole format, where the cars are randomly divided into 5 groups. The fastest time from each group goes to the Super Pole group, and from there, each car sets one time, pole position to P5. After that, P6 to the end of the grid comes from the original time set in the group. Having said that, it solves all the problems you want to solve. 1, you mix up the grid. Faster cars in the back, slower cars in the front. 2, you punish driver errors. You only get one bite at the apple, unlike now, where you get multiple chances in Q1 and Q2. And finally, it does solve the problem of not running, and even better, gives you something new to complain about. So, should the comatose duo of Bernard Eccleston and John Toad ever wake up, hopefully they will be smart enough to listen to me, Matt Trumpets, because I clearly have the best solution.
Well, some interesting ideas there. Now all we need to do if we want to get them implemented is get them past the FIA, the World Motorsport Council, the Strategy Group, the F1 Commission, Bernie Eccleston, Jean Todt, Bernie Eccleston's friends. If you like what you've seen today, make sure you subscribe to TJ13 TV, comment below the video, and be sure to visit thejudge13.com.